I'd like to thank you all again for joining us on these internet tours, showing you all the places around the net that you did not realize you wanted to go. I mean, we know the way. Next point of interest on our tour is possibly one of my favorite. This is a specific little guy that I watch him a lot. He's not exactly, let's say, obscure, but not everything on the net is. So here's something that you might enjoy. Or I will.
いくよ。これよ。ほら。これいつから、いやもうゼロから作ったんだよ。
リアじゃないけどね。
よく見てほら。ただの円柱じゃなくてなんかね、若干デコくしてたりして。
Okay. Well, I mean,
影ともつけたんだよ。
when he's talking about, making
意外と
donuts,
頑張ってんだ
I
よ。
was
なんか。
kind of expecting
でしょ、想像より
an actual
まだ一週
donut,
間ぐらい
not
だ
a
けど、
three-dimensional
毎日ね、やってる
image.
からね。そう。
I mean, if what he's saying is true, I
まあ
guess
今日はね、ドーナツを食べるわけじ
he
ゃない
put
んだけ
some
ど、
time into
い
it,
ちごちょっと
but
ね、かけてみました。
I mean,
ちゃんとね、立体的にね、
it's not as impressive to me as actually making donuts.
丸をね、作ったわけじゃなくて、
I mean, I don't know how many
こう若干デコ
watching
ボコ
actually,
してんの
let's say,
上下
have
とか
experience
左右
with
にそこら辺
baking
も
and
ね
stuff,
リアルに
but
仕上げてみた
baking
ん
is
で、
infinitely harder than about any other form of cooking.
そんな感じで、
And donuts
Ah,
specifically, trying to make them
3D
with that
なんか活かせたらい
more
い
or
か
less
なって
ring
思って
effect.
る。
I still don't know how to do that. I can make
では、
beignets,
今日は
which is just a
皆さ
fancy
ん
way of
ご飯
saying
バーガーです。
it's a French
はい。
fried pastry that
ご飯
is
バーガー
basically
は
a
ちなみ
donut
に
just
僕は
dropped. It's like
食べ
fried
たことが
dumpling,
一度も
I
ない。
guess.
ご飯バーガーって種類をね、食べたこと
Oh,
が
he's
ない
got
から、
hamburgers
その種類
now.
なんですよね。
I haven't had a hamburger in
一応、もうね
forever.
辛い香りがすごいプンプンくるんだよな。買った商品明細があります。
I'm going to get very hungry,
あ、すいません。
but
マック空いてますかって電話して、チャリで
I
声
mean, I
で
don't know
来ま
what
し
the
た。
prices are for those watching, but
ご飯
prices around
Ebi,
me for red meat,
馬からし、
it's pretty expensive. So I
馬から
end up
仕
just
立てセ
eating
ット。ご
other
飯、エビ
things.
馬から仕立て、マックフライポテト M サイズ、コカ・コーラ L サイズ、ご飯チキン黒胡椒、ご飯体ぶち、マックシェイクバニラエッ
Why
センス
not?
ですね。配信関して私のあ
So
る
you got a family set or something? Like that's
この前投稿させていただきました。聞いてくれたみん
well,
な。
whatever.
じゃあ、
I mean, I
で、
could be
そう
jealous, but
3 つあるわけなん
it's
だよね。ハンバーガー
fast
が
food.
3つ。
Probably not going to be something
ハンバーガー
I'm
3つあります。
really jealous over. But
これ何からこう、もうなんかね、体ぶちがね、めちゃくちゃ辛い香り
I
して
bet you
やば
can
いんだよ。
find some
食べれない気
recipes
しかしてな
online
い。
for making good hamburgers and things.
どうしよ
I don't see myself as a snobby person. I know there's going to be some out there who
う。
think
いや、
I
辛いの苦
am.
手なんで、そう。
Whatever.
多分辛いのいけないかなと思って、とりあえず、
I honestly
マッ
don't
クシェイクに買っ
trust
たみたいな感じなんだけど。
recipes coming from random
いや、
websites.
最後にしとくか。
I'd
辛い
much
の。
rather
最
have it
初
in a
辛い
hard
の食べると
copy
下
book
おかしく
that
な
I
りそうだ
can
から
at least be assured, I know that this is an author who it somehow got published. I mean, it just increases the chances for me of it actually being worth following. Most of the time, I don't follow recipes. There's a lot of people online that put random recipes up, blogging and stuff. Vlogging and stuff.
小林健です。
Hey, it is about priority.
マッシュの活動
I was already watching this cute Shota when she asked, and between the tomboy and a cute Shota, I mean there isn't any competition.
なんか
I've got my pizza. Oi, oi! I almost lost my pizza.
I have my meatballs.
and it's a flavor of I've never had before. It's requested. But black olives and mushrooms and extra Parmesan cheese. It's not amazing, but like I don't know why that's your personal pick, but
that's such a crazy combination. How did you come up with that?
You're about 5 hours away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get you pizza. Well, I mean, I can order you a pizza, but I can't bring you a pizza.
So you want me to order me a pizza for you to eat?
No, I want to know what kind of a pizza is a good pizza, and where to get it from. I think you're thinking about this a little bit too hard. I'm not asking for anything fancy. I'm just asking what's a good topping to put on pizza.
Dude, honestly, I just get cheese and mushrooms. Like, I am so boring. I do cheese and mushrooms, and I get that pizza home, and I I do all the stuff at home. Like,
where do you get your pizza from?
They're not gonna... Oh, dude, I never buy pizza.
Well, where do you get a mushroom cheese pizza and then bring it home to?
But I'm saying,
if you
like,
didn't go and get it.
Well, like, what I'm saying is, like, when I lived at home, and, like, the one time I may have done that, like, I put Parmesan cheese, I put olive, I put chili pepper, like, it was, like, lemon zest. I did, like, one time, but, like, I just literally don't buy pizza. I can't even tell you the last time I had pizza. But, no, like, if you're asking for good topping, I recommend, I do need to hear more about the story, but I would recommend, for me personally, if I had money to go out and buy pizza right now, I would get a cheese pizza with mushrooms and possibly olives. Actually, I think I'd do a mushroom olive pizza, and I'd bring it home and I would
black
dress
olives?
it up. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you do realize I recorded the conversation I had with you previously.
Oh, yeah, that probably breaks some privacy laws. So tell me, how did you come up with that combination?
I don't know.
Are we just waiting on you, or is there something special you need us to do?
Let me think.
Well, if so, I'm gonna use the can, but I'm not taking y'all with me, so I'm gonna
Why not?
AFK real quick. Because I'm on a desktop and it would be very difficult to plug that thing in the bathroom.
You just need the extendable
right
headphones. Anyway, so this go. I'm assuming you've at least seen one or two of the safaris?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do that. Just this time, we're going with the concept of food blogs or stuff like that. Like, and I realize this might be hitting a nerve with you because you were one of those people.
No,
but
I'm fully on board with this.
I just don't understand the guys that like dedicate websites and all of their time to a hobby that's basically just showcasing. You know, it doesn't seem like it's actually even tasty in some cases. It's just made to look pretty.
Yeah. I have stuff to say about this. I have a lot to say about this, and I'll save it for when we start recording.
Okay, well, I've been recording, but it's just because I don't know what I want to start, or what I want to start with. So,
well, there's a, like, the dudes that are just like, so, I took this yogurt, and I put it in the freezer, and in the container that the yogurt was frozen in, I put no, in the refrigerator. Let's do the refrigerator. I took a yogurt, and I put the yogurt in the refrigerator, and then I also took an aroma diffuser with lavender essential oils, and was diffusing the essential oils into this closed container containing yogurt that's chilling in the refrigerator, giving the essence of lavender. So when you taste it, it's not like full-on lavender, but you're getting a hint of lavender. It was absorb slowly. And then what we're gonna do is we'll do lemon zest. But not just regular lemon zest. We're just going to take a lemon and we're gonna take a knife and we're gonna just very fine. We just want a little bit of like we want microscopic amounts of lemon zest. And then we're not done. Then we're gonna take some herbs. And we're gonna take mints.
Wait, is it
we're gonna
lavender and
take
herbs?
spearmints. And we're gonna take what we're gonna do herbs flash. That's herbs flash. And we're gonna take mint and we're gonna take spearmint because those two things are different. And you only know that if you're a foodie. And then you're gonna take those and you're gonna chop them up. And you're gonna take a small amount, not a lot. We want minimalism. We want exactly what we need. And we're gonna chop it up real fine. And we're gonna put exactly what we need. And we're gonna put it in there. And we're gonna mix it all up. And voila, we have the world's greatest yogurt.
Yeah, everything about that was wrong.
Sounds very
One,
believable, though.
lavender
I'll
does
give
not
you
belong
that.
in anything.
I mean, I could see that being on the net somewhere. If you didn't actually pull that from a blog that you know of.
No, I just made that up on the spot.
Yeah.
But like, I missed the whole like journey that was taken to even get to the yogurt, where he like travels to like Wisconsin to milk a goat by hand, and then
right. Yeah, we missed that part.
Well, that reminds me. I don't remember who I heard this from, but apparently there was this one guy that was obsessed with the idea of puree in his food. So he went and he like actually grew his own grain and had a cow and things. And the idea was to make the most pure sandwich. And so after a year of like doing all this preparation of getting the ingredients for everything to make a sandwich, he made his own bread. He had his own meats from his own animals. And I think he grew vegetables or something. And when it was all done, he had the sandwich and it found out it tasted like a sandwich.
It's like the most disappointing thing.
I mean, that's gotta be that
No,
moment
actually,
when you realize you wasted a
cut
year.
that off there, because if you're doing all that work to make a sandwich, like
Yeah, that
there's
is
so
a
many
low
other
goal.
things you could, you know.
Yeah, he was like probably expecting like some type of like orgasmic experience from like the anime Food Wars, you know? And then
Yeah, exactly.
waiting for the bubbles and flowers, and all of a sudden it's just like,
Yeah,
boom! It's just like his eyes glaze over. He's like, it's just a sandwich.
yeah.
There's probably something you haven't seen before, which is on like TikTok. I think it's turned on Facebook where people make food videos, and now it's like gone to TikTok, but it's not even like a recipe video anymore. It's just like, here's how to make this really weird recipe, and then it's
Okay.
like,
Quick
he's
question
like-
though,
yeah,
because I was under the impression, I've never actually used the thing, but I was under the impression that at best you had maybe 30 seconds.
exactly.
How do you give
That's
a
exactly,
recipe in 30 seconds?
That's exactly where this is going. It's not even a recipe video. It's a food ASMR video. Where it's just a lot of it's just a bunch of cutting, slapping, and sloshing around. And
So it's just an ASMR thing then.
essentially, there's no way you could follow the recipe close enough to recreate what they did. Okay, the other thing I've noticed about TikTok is that the weirdest stuff becomes like viral on TikTok, like in terms of food. And I'm gonna share with you like a GIF of something that is like an example of this. It's just so dumb. It's like, oh, you think bread is cool? You think really eerie bread is cool? Well, what if we made a loaf of bread that was round and fluffy and puffy and was full of colors, and we called it cloud bread? Ooh.
Yeah,
Clown?
like this
Clown bread?
should be called clown
It
bread.
should.
That doesn't really
Um,
look like it's been fully baked, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
At least these pictures of it, they look much too wet inside.
Oh, do they? Oh.
Well, have you not seen the picture?
Well, I mean, I couldn't tell by the picture. And just an interesting observation.
It's like some teenagers in their kitchen, and they're like pull out a piece of bread they dyed a certain color, and the mother's like, "Honey, I'm sorry, but that is not done. When I stick my little dough tester in there, it still comes out wet." And they're like, "No, Mom, this is what's right on TikTok. It's supposed to be wet and weird looking. This is the way people eat bread now." It's like everyone
What is
This is the
this?
future
It's
you
nothing
wanted.
but sprinkles.
Yes, everyone starts eating food they hate just
Oh,
because
that looks
that's what everyone else
grotesque.
doing on TikTok.
There's one image of somebody making this stuff, and they're wearing like nitrile gloves, which kind of freaks me out. You know, I know it's food safe and all, but like, why are you wearing nitrile gloves in your own kitchen? Like, is this thing safe to even put in you?
Let me tell you how
But-
a real. Let me tell you how a real, like a real man would make, like a real man of this century
Yeah.
would make a pancake. Because
Yeah.
what you did is like lame,
Yeah.
lame. Let's all get out. So
Yeah.
here's how you make pancakes.
Pancakes.
Alright.
Okay, I'm ready.
So
I'm waiting in anticipation.
you don't use flour because you're not a beta. Real men use
Yeah.
gluten-free flour because gluten
Yeah.
is gluten. Because gluten is gonna suck the testosterone out of your body. So you don't
That's
eat
right.
that. You don't eat that crap. You eat like
Gluten-free.
you eat gluten free, and so you take oats because oats are super manly. That's what Scottish people eat, and they're cool. And you
Okay, so
take,
are we eating oat pancakes or are we
Yes,
eating?
oat
oh no, I'm
pancakes.
not. I'm
Okay.
not. I'm not done. I'm not. Oh, we're not done. So you're gonna take oats and you're gonna grind those babies. And if you're really strong, maybe you're grinding them in a mortar and pestle, or maybe you're just doing it in your
Yeah.
blender. But
No,
of
you're
course
using
put-
mortar and pestle. We're all the way committed
way-
to this.
Either way, you have a blender because real men they drink green smoothies, so of course you have a blender in your house. Anyways, you take your oats, you're blending that stuff. You got your oat
Yeah.
flour, you mash this bananas. You don't just like put some bananas. No, you mash this bananas. You do it with your bare hands. You mix it in
That's
with
right.
that. Yeah, you mix it in with that oat flour. You throw some not real milk because real men don't drink milk. Nuh-uh. Men don't drink cow titty juice. They drink
That's right.
almond milk or coconut milk, like real men of the 21st century. And then they mix all that in, maybe a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of salt, maybe a little whatever people
Chop
put in the beer.
walnuts.
Nuts, definitely. Oh my
Yeah,
word.
chop walnuts.
Oh my word, I almost forgot. Nuts, more nuts.
And all I can
Need
say
more
is I'm
nuts.
glad I'm an anime chick.
Yeah, so then you mix all that in there, and then okay, let me clarify. You don't just use any type of pan. Use a cast iron pan. Use the real
That's
deal. A seasoned cast iron pan you've taken out in the woods and you used before because you're a man. And then you fry that
But
stuff.
you forgot
in
another
butter.
step. You
What?
forgot another step. When you
What?
take the batter and put it in the pan, you scoop it out with your bare hands and just
Oh,
plop it right
yeah.
in that pan.
I
Yeah.
use real butter because we're also keto. Because real men are keto because they need all those oils for all those hormones they're burning through. Because they're just like destroying. So
Okay, sorry to break up your bromance here, but it occurs to me, I'm just looking around at some of these food blogs, and it honestly
a
looks like
beautiful
they're
bromance you
sharing the
broke up.
exact same pictures, if not recipes. Like, they all end up looking like the same thing.
They probably just got a
Oh, did
stock
they use
image
clown
of-
bread on that?
I think
Bread
there's
on
like
this
an
looks weird.
there's like an unspoken rule for food pictures.
Oh, that's grotesque. What is this?
And probably like a sprig of some fresh green thing on the side of the dish that doesn't involve the dish. It's just some greenery to make the food
Oh.
photography.
There's actually this thing where people will like blog about their like farmer market haul, where like they go to farmers market and then they like take pictures of their produce and then take pictures of inside their fridge. And it's like there's no way your fridge always looks like that. There's no
Okay, get some
way.
examples for me. I want to see this.
Okay. They'll be like, oh, so I just like happened to wake up today, like take a picture of my refrigerator, and in the refrigerator, it's just like bundles of vegetables, grains of all different types, and beans of all different types that have been soaking and have been cooked and have been chilled. Fruits. It is like the Garden of Eden. There's not a single piece of meat. There's not a single thing of butter. There's nothing. It's just veggies and grain. It's like, no, that is not what your
That
fridge looks
sounds
like.
sad.
That is
Honestly.
not what your fridge looks like.
Yeah.
It's like
There's no
everything's minimal.
leftovers.
Yeah, there's like,
Yeah.
it's like everything's in glass. You know, it's just like, oh my word, that is not what your fridge looks like. There's
I don't
probably
think
a
I can
fridge
live
out in
without
the-
sausages.
Yeah, there's probably some fridge out in the garage that has like Dr. Pepper in it, you know?
The post-punk kitchen. Like, how that's vegan at all, I don't know. But I'm thinking we need to take a deeper look at this.
What's it called?
The post-punk kitchen.
What about the post-rock kitchen? It'd be called like explosions in my refrigerator.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Stupid.
That was amazing. Thank you so much for that. Okay, there is an amazing picture here of an oat milk coconut eggnog that I am not joking with you is the color of I have seen that color. I'm like, where have I seen this color before? I'm like, oh yeah, I have puked that color before. I have literally puked that color before.
That doesn't seem
Like, this
healthy.
is-
What'd you ingest
honestly-
to get that color out of you?
Well, okay, here's the
Was
thing.
it goat
I feel
milk?
like-
Like, is
It
that
was-
the
yeah, it's
is that
probably
goat milk and bile? Is that
It
what that
was-
is?
Well,
It
see,
was-
I want to know
it was
about.
It was from my lavender infused yogurt.
Oh my goodness, that would definitely do it. The lavender infused. No, actually,
What
I
are you
want to know
guys
about
thinking
this
about
person
the,
right here.
Obligatory. Oh, you've noticed that too, huh? The obligatory
Yeah,
chick
what's
who looks like she's 50 and doesn't know how to dress like her
Well,
age yet.
I'm not going to woman shame over here. So
But I will say, the kale Caesar Brussels sprouts look pretty good. Not gonna lie.
I mean,
Yeah.
the pies look decent because you don't put meat in dessert pies anyway. But for some reason, she's decided that butter is no go, and so it's olive oil crust, and that sounds like it's gonna
Well,
ruin the
butter's
flavor of the fruit.
Not vegan.
okay, here's the thing. I don't want to like hate on people who are like just like try to make food in the kitchen and share it. Like, you know what? Good for you. That's something you want as a choice you've made about the ingredients you use. You know, we could be inclusive. You do your thing. That's cool. People like it. Whatever. I think what irks me more than anything is not blocked like that because they're just doing their thing. You know, like whatever. It's the people who are like the bros, like typically white dudes with beards, who are just like, or I can say this because I'm a white dude, but they're just like, oh my word, so like I try to eat like super ethically and like I only do like these type of things and like I only eat these type of foods and also I probably take supplements from Joe Rogan, or actually they probably wouldn't. That's probably a different demographic, but still, it's just like I don't know. There's like a certain
Maybe, I don't know.
there's like a I don't know, like people, like some of the people I've met who are often white, often male, who are self-proclaimed foodies. They're the most annoying people in the world.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
go ahead
I
and
mean,
say that sounds like you're describing yourself, despite the
I
annoying bit.
know. I know. Although I will say to my old boss Mark at Whole Foods, you are a white male from Ohio that is a foodie. Respect, only respect. You're awesome. But anyways,
You're the only one really with blogging experience about this kind of stuff.
to
So
me,
yeah, I want you to take me places.
take you places. Well, do you want what's the vibe you're wanting? Are you wanting like? Are you wanting
we
like?
want Old
Cal-
Paris.
Are you
yeah.
want, are you wanting like California mom goes to the
No.
farmers market type food
That's
blog
every
are
blog
you
I've ever
wanting?
seen so far, so let's find something else.
No,
I mean,
let's
this is the
take
only
us
one.
to Paris.
That's the thing. I've been on the food blog scene for a while, and there's this website called Savor, I think, and it has like a bunch of food blogs, and they have like an international section. In fact, they literally have an article on here that's like the best anchovies are perfect on their own. It's like, okay, that's kind of a little intense. And of course, like the articles are about like the best rosé, the best coffee makers, the best herbal teas.
All right. So, getting back to oysters, when considering the oyster, certain flavor profiles come to mind. What flavor profiles come to mind?
Okay, this is gonna
Of
sound like a bit
oysters?
of a
Briny,
jump all of a sudden,
creamy.
but I just found out that
metallic?
there's a Switch game for the Fate series that's literally just a cooking game. That
that's
sounds
actually
really
cool.
funny.
Actually, that is funny. Oh, talking about Fate, I need you to recommend me the next Fate show to watch. Anyways, if it comes to
Just watch the next
oysters,
Fate show.
the next what?
Just watch the next one.
I don't know what's the next. I have to Google. I don't have time to Wikipedia this stuff.
Well,
Anyway,
what did you watch?
I don't remember. It was like 2 years ago since I watched the last one. Yeah, so it's like I can't even ask you for help because I don't even know how to help myself in this situation. But
Okay,
anyways.
you probably need to start trying, let's say, BNA, right? Like, you'll like that. You like that one too,
BNA?
right? I'm pretty sure that was a good one. No, BNA. Sent by Trigger.
BNA? Wait. Are you trolling me, or did you just recommend me an anime?
I might have recommended you an anime.
Who's eating an oyster and is like, creamy?
Creamy,
Creamy?
yeah, or metallic.
Well,
Metallic was
since
one of
when
them.
has an oyster been creamy to begin with?
That's what said.
So it was. I'm just reading it off this blog, but it's briny, creamy, metallic was kind of the flavor profiles they had mentioned. But me, I would say like briny. Oh, let me think. Slimy.
Okay,
Not creamy.
really quick to go back to Trigger. Why on earth would I like BNA? It looks like a furry show,
It is a furry show.
Hold on.
and also
Yeah, I
it's on
remember.
It's on Netflix. Like I can't watch it.
As though Netflix
Pirated
is the only way to
mind.
watch it.
I don't pirate things because I'm a good boy.
Oh,
Oh, look, boy.
what a bastion of
Yeah.
justice you are!
It stands for
I
brand new
am.
animal. Wait, somebody is the internet trolling me? BNA stands for brand new animal.
I don't know.
That's
I
what
didn't
they
watch enough of the
named
show
this?
to care.
No. It stands for Bros Not Animals. Honestly, that's the most accurate
Okay.
description
So
ever.
take a look at these gigantic clams or oysters, gigantic oysters that I'm finding.
That was a really bad transition, dude.
Yeah, that was. But that's
I don't
good.
care. We're
That
talking
was
about oysters. You don't start talking about BNA.
You're the one who told me to Google.
Oh yeah. We totally brought that up. So out of
Look
curiosity,
at that
have you
oyster.
seen it?
Thing's gigantic.
Holy
Yeah,
cow! Ew, it looks wet
is
and
big.
slimy.
Well, it's raw. It's just off the
Ugh.
beach.
It looks. That
Wait,
does
have
not
you
look
never
good.
had an oyster?
I've never had an oyster in my life, dude.
Really?
They're creamy.
Oh.
Also, aren't beef Wellingtons supposed to be one of the hardest things to make?
I don't know if it's the hardest, but they are.
Correctly, I
time-intensive.
think it is supposed to be pretty challenging.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be really, really hard. I feel like a beef Wellington is kind of annoying. It's like
Never-
everyone has these like very developed food cultures, and England's like beef Wellington.
But as I remember, it's like you marinate your beef at the end, and then you coat it
Oh.
in like pastry flour, right?
It's actually
Isn't that right?
it actually comes from France.
beef Wellington comes from France?
Yeah, it's originally a French recipe.
Oh,
It was
I didn't know about
renamed.
that.
It was renamed during the 19th century wars with France.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would
Yeah.
assume everything that's unnecessarily complicated probably came from France,
Hmm.
food-wise.
Okay.
Like, they don't have any simple food.
Actually, I would argue the opposite of that. But, you know.
Okay, what's a simple food?
I mean,
Like, their
sauteed carrots
pancakes.
and onions.
Take, for
I
instance, their
forget what it's
pancakes aren't
called.
just pancakes. Their pancakes have to be, like, super thin,
Well,
and you're always
yeah,
gonna
those
mess
are
up the
cr-
first
yeah.
one. And then from there on, you've
what's-
gotta, like,
All right,
keep
Sam, help
right
me
on
out.
top of your pancakes.
What's the
And you can't call them
carrots and
pancakes. You
onions
gotta call them
sauteed?
crêpes.
Oh,
What's that called?
yeah, mirepoix or mirepoix. Here, let me
Yeah.
make that shit.
I
Let
mean,
me
that's
make sure.
like butter and carrots
yeah,
and
that's-
onion sauteed. I mean, and that's
That's
a very
most-
traditional French cooking.
Yeah,
Butter,
that's
Very
onion, and
traditional
carrots.
French.
That's
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
a finished
mirepoix.
product. That's the
mi-
beginnings.
Mirepoix. Mirepoix is like the most wholesome, like, it's like the most like.
That's just the beginnings, man. That's like when you get your aromatics. You get celery, onions, and carrot, and then
It's like
you
the
put
most,
everything else to
it's
that.
like the least divisive, like the least like. It's just like everyone, like Mirepoix. Yeah, Mirepoix is like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See. What do you got to say to that now?
You haven't proved your point.
It's just, I mean,
Like
yeah,
I
are
can
there a lot
say
of French
they
cuisine
use
that are
cream.
complicated?
Cream is simple.
Yeah.
How simple can cream
But-
be?
But
I know. Let's yeah, but they don't eat just cream. You know. Okay, I would. So maybe they do.
Oh, do you
But,
know Guy Fieri? Did you hear that Coca-Cola introduced a quote-unquote pixel flavored Coke, and it's called Bites, like BYTE?
Yeah, no.
Well, no, but it wouldn't surprise me because I have recently had Starlight Coke. Do you know what Starlight Coke is?
No, what is that?
It's where you
It's the
take
Coke that turns you gay.
cocaine and you put it back into the recipe.
No, wait, no, it's not.
No, okay. So
It
it's
is
actually something
not.
that they advertise and they have like bottles of. And this is how
I'm
stupid
actually-
it is, right? So this is basically, let's say, a stupid marketing
Yeah,
ploy.
what is it?
Um, Supposedly, some scientists looked at a telescope they got out in space, and they see some dust out in the space, and they go, "Hey, look at that dust! We think we know what that dust is made of." And they start listing off this random chemical name, and supposedly, it's the same chemical or one of the chemicals found in raspberries or something like that. It was really strange. Anyway, so setting aside whether or not these scientists are crazy, Coca-Cola decided that this is a good idea to make a marketing campaign off of. And so they made like a Coke specifically with that chemical, because apparently you can get it on Earth. And they started throwing that flavoring into the Coke, so it tasted like space.
Yeah,
Dude, it literally
supposedly-
says space flavored. It
Yeah,
says space flavored.
Supposedly, space tastes like raspberries. That's why it's gonna have like a hint of raspberries to it. The space tastes like raspberries. Why does space taste like a raspberry cocktail? Space is full of boozy dust, and astronomers have more. Okay. Supposedly, the Milky Way contains raspberry-infused alcohol. What am I reading? People who have experienced, the few lucky people who have had first-hand experience with space travel, said it smells like burnt steak, gunpowder, or burnt almond cookie.
Dude, that's
Like-
so weird.
It's the
Okay.
weirdest thing in the world.
So, problem number one. They never had their spacesuit off to smell the vacuum. Problem number 2. I think the G-force is getting to them. Problem number 3.
Yeah.
If they're smelling anything, I'm assuming it's the ozone burning that they're smelling.
Or they're smelling their own. It's like everybody's like, yeah, actually, space smells like burnt steak, and everyone's just like, actually, that's just what your body odor smells like after being in a spacesuit.
Yeah.
Like,
I go to space
actually,
and I come back
Joe-
saying, space smells like garlic.
No, yeah, it's like.
Actually,
Taste the
yeah.
astronaut.
So okay, supposedly here's the word ethyl formate.
Live,
In
life,
2009,
love.
astronomers were able to identify a chemical
Wait, no,
called
live,
ethyl
laugh.
formate.
Live, love.
There you go. A chemical called ethyl formate in a big dust cloud at the center of the Milky Way. Ethyl formate happens to be responsible for the flavor of raspberries, and it also smells like rum. So the theory is that space tastes like raspberries and smells like rum.
Insane. All right.
And
well,
I
So
can
a
assure
Ja-
you,
a
the
Jap-
drink did not
no
taste
way.
like that.
A Japanese tea company came out with space tea after this result, and it was an herbal infusion with sweet raspberry and rum flavor.
so crazy.
Oh my word. That makes me wonder, like, like people are like, what does the ocean taste like?
Tastes like, yeah.
Well, no, it's got to be things
Well,
that we
if
can
you-
actually
if you-
reach, right? So it's going to be, the next one is Jupiter flavor. Let's
Yeah.
stick a satellite
What does Mars
over on Jupiter
taste like?
and have it give us a few random chemicals. And then we can throw it into a Coca-Cola and say, we've got Jupiter soda.
Oh, what if we had like a chart, like a moral alignment chart, but it was for all the planets and like what they would be as a food. For example, and the reason I'm saying that is there's this article about what does Mars taste like? And it's like there's mounting evidence that Mars is and was a salty and acidic place. And it like goes into this whole thing about it, and it's got a picture of like kettle chips, sea salt, and vinegar. Dude, this is like meat
I don't know
potential.
about
No one's
acidic and
Yeah,
salty.
yeah,
It's
no.
just dust.
Dude,
I mean-
honestly, there's
Let's-
so much potential here.
What
Okay,
would
where-
the Earth
alright.
taste like if we shrink it to the size of a grape? What
Can
would-
you send
what
me
the
the
Earth
link
taste
you're looking at? I'm dying to find out what you're actually even looking at.
Neptune is a blueberry.
Sam, can you send me this link?
Yeah, let me find a better one here. The planets as foods.
Come on. Give me. There you go. Earth
Okay, I'll
is
just-
really
yeah.
hot inside, so it tastes like eating a pizza roll.
What? No.
So stupid. So stupid.
we are going to monopolize the meme market on this.
Mercury tastes like a dinner roll. That has greatly confused me. Venus is
Holy
marshmallow
cow.
fluff?
I know it's.
Venus is
crazy.
liquid metal.
I'm gonna
How's that
send you something.
marshmallow fluff?
Maybe
I'm gonna-
Venus is oysters.
It's creamy
Oh.
enough, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta be creamy if you're gonna be an oyster.
I didn't know you
Pumpkin
could do that.
scone. This
I
is
just
retarded.
posted like so Vedic
Lunar
astrology.
mansion.
What is Vedic astrology?
Lunar
This is so
mansion.
not food related, but maybe we could bring this back. Vedic
Yeah, let's
astrology.
go back. Okay.
Vedic astrology food. Oh, there's actually Vedic astrology with food. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, see, I don't know where you guys are finding all this stuff. Like, I'm trying to find what you're trying to find, what you found. I'm
That's
getting
because
like space flavored vape juice and space flavored Coke and
See, I'm over
That's
here looking at the
because-
Migrashira Nakshira or
You
something.
guys are on a whole nother
And the
level.
location is
Honestly,
21.2 Taurus to 6.4 Gemini, whatever that means.
Oh,
What
okay.
flavor was that?
The ruler is Mars. So it's Mars flavor.
So
What was Mars again?
supposedly,
Oh,
Pumpkin scone?
if you eat healthy food, Capricorns eat kiwis, Geminis eat cherries, and Virgos eat lemons. And I will say, I do love my lemons. That is very true.
well, I've got to
okay,
say,
okay.
I actually dislike
Ashlesha.
cold brew.
Nakshatra.
There you go.
Nakshatra. Okay.
Yeah, and I just like kiwis.
The
with
alphabet for this is Didu Dado.
What?
Ashlesha Nakshatra. The alphabet for this is Didu Dado. I don't understand it, but I like it.
That's amazing.
Is
It's
this
a
an
food
actual
blog.
restaurant?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
Pasta Special Autismo?
Isn't this just from Made in Abyss? That character looks like it's from Made
That
in
character
Abyss.
is, yeah.
Okay, so
This-
someone
I
just
think this is an actual pizzeria.
wait.
These
Is
have
this
prices.
Is this in
Dude,
Europe
look at the
somewhere?
price set. Okay, €1 to like a
Oh, this
million
is a
something.
French. Oh, this is a French.
I know it's weird, but like Pasta Special Autismo?
Okay,
And you think
Like,
it's real?
What?
You honestly
Is this
think
like
that's
French?
real?
is this French?
I
feel
don't
like this
know.
is a
I don't
French
speak
website,
the
right?
frog.
Oh no! What is NeoCities? What is
NeoCities is just
a real food blog? I'm glad this is
easy.
a real. Oh, shoot. I was so worried. I was afraid this wouldn't be a real food blog, but it
Food
does
blog, yeah.
tell me
the
it is a real
sweet
food
fruit
blog.
of the
Food
prickly
blog.
pear
I am
cactus.
like so relieved now. Actually, this site is actually very well done. This site is actually
Void
really well done.
mayonnaise.
Dude, this is amazing. I love this site.
Void
This is
mayonnaise
amazing.
is made out of void eggs, which come from void chickens. Duh. Very rarely can you fish out
Someone-
a void mayonnaise from the witch swamps.
Someone just made an entire website dedicated to their 3 favorite foods in Stardew Valley. I am not hating on this. Like, someone
Yeah, I
whoever
mean,
did this, like, this is amazing.
A
whoever
mysterious
did
fruit
this,
that
Violet.
empowers those who
Hey,
eat it.
Violet, you're
The
amazing.
flavor is a dream. A powerful experience.
I
Made it
love how it's like
difficult
once a
to
star
describe to
drop has been
others.
received from one of the 7 locations, it can never be received from there again.
You know what? I would. Oh my goodness.
They
I
had
can't
CJ
find
Silent.
anything. I was looking for a Minecraft food blog. I feel like that would have been fun.
AOL sucks. Leave AOL. Who made this?
What is this? We've been making pizzas entirely out of plants since 2020. I mean, that's not that crazy. Anyone can do that. For our freaky friends, what is up with the freaky,
Actually-
like,
It's
Pizza
probably
Pizza
run by
is-
queers.
Funny to me because like pizza is entirely plant until you put the meat on it
or the cheese?
or the cheese. All right, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm
But it's
leaving.
like dough,
First-
tomato sauce.
For some reason, they really hate AOL and Netscape and really like Internet.
Yeah,
I love Internet Explorer. Can anyone tell them that to maybe think about?
Well, the sad thing is, right? Netscape
this
was
claims to be a
you know,
restaurant. Though.
decent until it was kicked out by Internet Explorer, and then the code kind of got leaked and turned into
Oh, I'm totally checking
Firefox.
their Instagram. They're in
And,
Massachusetts.
Firefox is
I think
the
I think they're
is
a
the way.
fake restaurant though,
Are
because
they?
don't have any. Yeah, I don't think they have any. There's no like location.
It says popping up a few times. It's supposed to be a pizza pop up. I think this
What does
may
that
all be
even
fake,
mean?
though.
I'm gonna sign their
Like,
guest book anyway.
it's where
Oh, you're signing the guest book? So am
have a
I.
list.
So am I.
It's a
Am I the first person to sign this guest book?
wait. What if? Okay, this would be really funny. What if?
'Cause
What if? Okay, I'm gonna try to beat you to it, and I'm gonna tell you why later. Where?
Dude, sign the guest book. Everybody
beat
signed
me
the guest
to
book.
it. Don't beat me to it. I'm trying to get to it. No, and I don't want jury. I needed to stay that. There we go. Yes, there we go. It's not showing my entry. What?
Well, I think I saw something that it has to be approved by the owner of the website.
Well, I wrote first.
Okay. Alright. I don't think you did, but
I did. I wrote first.
I do
There
like
really
the
is nothing.
get a free
There's no
wireless
entries.
phone click here. I think we're like the first people to put an entry on this. Where did you find this?
News cities, like everything else.
Tumblr's like weirdly, for the most part, pretty wholesome. Believe it or not, I was kind of like the community on Tumblr's actually not too bad. I mean, I'm sure it's super annoying to most people, but it's just like they do the weirdest stuff, like celebrating Julius Caesar's death every year. Graduation is Kanye's best album. I am a junior at a certain high school. What? Okay, honestly, the last thing at the end where they're just like a comparison of me and Danny DeVito, and they're just like,
Yeah.
I 1 and 5, and there's like conclusion, I am the alpha.
I
It's
am
just
the
like,
alpha.
it's kind of funny.
Dude,
But,
click I am the alpha.
I did.
But wait, why?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, hold up, I gotta go back.
This
I was
is
over
insane,
on
honestly.
the second
Oh my goodness,
page.
this is freaky.
This is actually kind of funny though.
Well, there's one that says all the cream lords out there just looking for a nice
I
person.
know.
Did you click that?
I did. Okay,
Oh,
and she
yeah,
also
okay.
has like a table for like foods with corresponding sauces. Listen, Nikki, I'm going to disagree with you. Ketchup does not belong on mac and cheese. Keep ketchup off your mac and cheese. Be an adult. Grow up. Jeez. I also like how one of the memes is just like someone getting eye drops put in their eye.
Yeah, it is so random.
Honestly, like, I totally want to hang out with this person. Like, at least for a day, just to like.
You've been doing this for years.
Mhm.
Whether that's
Well, I did
reading
for a
them
short period
or
of
actually
time
doing
ago.
them, you know. And so I'm just thinking, since I can't go to the Snail's Pail or whatever it was that you were running,
Mhm.
I wanna go to something that you recommend. You know, go take a look at something you recommend.
Okay, actually, now that you said that, I'm not going to say what it was, but I'm actually Googling a picture of my old
Snail's
website
Pail?
to see if I can find anything. That's not what it was, but that's fine. And there's nothing on there, thank the Lord. Okay, here.
Deleted everything?
Oh yeah, I don't have anything of me online anymore. Everything's gone. My blog, all of it. It's all gone. Thank the Lord.
Blog?
Oh yeah.
He had a
it's
YouTube channel.
cringe. Listen, we don't need to talk about that. It was cringe. Okay, moving on. Okay, if you Google hear me out on this, okay? I typed in food and it was the first hashtag Instagram recommended me. If you type in hashtag food porn, it is an actual hashtag people use.
Yeah.
And there's literally a picture of, I'm gonna copy this picture of something from this place called Hans and Gretel. And it looks like someone, it looks like a pixie had diarrhea.
Okay, you got actual food. I'm getting other
I'm just
things.
saying, this is not what I got.
Diabetes on roll.
Wait, did you just Google food porn?
Yeah.
No, guys.
Yeah,
Like on
no.
Instagram.
He said
Sorry,
Google.
no. Right,
How would
right. Yeah.
eating? How would this not kill you? I
Like,
can't
don't
even
put
get
it
my
on.
head wrapped around this.
Honestly, that looks like an AI tried to generate dessert. AI generated
Yeah.
dessert.
It
Yeah,
does.
they were just like, hey, could you help us? Like, we're gonna program some artificial intelligence
Oh,
to destroy the human race, and it's just like, we have designed this dessert. Eat as much as you wish.
I mean, actually, now that I'm thinking of it, it's probably the perfect way to describe it. It's like a neural network is fed all these like food porn dessert, food porn Instagram, and this is what it comes up with. It's just like gummies flying off into the unknown, and
This is free. I didn't know this was free.
Honestly, it would be funny to go in
Guys.
front of the Hans and Gretel store and just like pick it in front of them and just like hold signs that's like, stop killing the children.
I did not know this was free. Okay, we've got to do this. Next video, we've got to do this.
no, I refuse.
Have
You're
you
on
guys
your
not
own.
played it?
No.
Dude, the
Well, why
story
would
is,
I?
Like,
I'm not. I refuse.
what's wrong with Colonel Sanders?
I listen. There's a certain level of memery
You got a
I will
thing
go down
against
with you guys.
hot old men?
I will follow you. Listen, I'm about. I'm about those. Are we recording actually?
Those mothers? Yeah, I know you're about those mothers.
No, I'm not gonna say anything on here. I'm done. I'll tell you later.
But it's Colonel Sanders. And it's free.
Great.
Just looking at how
So
poorly these things
those-
have been baked annoys me.
Well,
Okay.
have you guys
What's-
made any interesting recipes as of lately?
Meatballs. I made meatballs and I put
Oh, yes?
nuts in them, man. I put nuts in my balls. I mean, wait, no, no, that's not what I meant. I put no.
Tell me
no,
more.
The obligatory like soy sauce in the refrigerator, and the obligatory like anomaly in a clear plastic container. It was leftovers from a week ago. I forgot what it was. Okay,
Okay.
number one, who wraps anything in a towel and puts it in the refrigerator? Like,
Okay, I do actually.
You're talking
you
to someone who
never mind.
does.
So
He
one
does that,
person
you know.
does that.
How are your meatballs then? Chock full of nuts and all that?
Dude, oh my word, it was incredible. Like, I'm not trying to be weird, but like, I'm not like doing this to like meme or anything, but like the mouthfeel.
Hey, the mouth feel those nuts, man.
Yeah, you facial. That means it is hot. But if you instead say you hecho, it means like if you just it says that you facial, you said you le. Oh, someone's gonna like complain about my French. You hecho. That does not mean it is hot. It means that you are hot. In other words, it means it means you are horny. So the difference between saying that I am horny and it is hot outside is like one word.
Yeah. It's a massive.
I mean, I
fatal
don't know too many French that aren't always,
Oh
full
my
on.
goodness.
So it's probably right.
What even? Upstate New York, Ukrainian community rallies for Ukraine, one pierogi at a time.
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, anything about Ukraine, like, you know what? Anything people are doing is good. I'm not gonna hate on it at all. I'm not gonna make
Well, I'm
fun
not
of
gonna hate on it. I'm just saying it's
it.
Yeah, what the Russians doing over in Ukraine is great work.
No, that's not what I
oh
meant.
no.
Okay,
Oh
okay.
no.
Let's cut that out. Anyways. Oh, who's watching Spy X Family?
What?
No?
Well,
Okay,
obviously
just me?
he's not.
Honestly, now I just sound like
This is the inside of an oyster. You can pour it into a cup, like a cup of like a coconut, right? Like how you pour out a coconut.
honestly, it looks
This is what you do with an oyster.
Ew. Yuck. Looks wet and slimy. Honestly, this is how gay men must feel like when they talk about vaginas.
That's like the perfect. Yeah. Well, there is a similarity. I'll give it that.
There for a second, I was like, oh, that's how they feel.
Hey, say what you will.
There are a lot of similarities with when it comes to the mouth feels, that's for sure, you know.
Please.
Brian.
No, don't go there.
Metallic.
no, of course.
It's No Name's fault bringing up BMA, you know.
Wait, that just
mean,
got you horny? You got hot, did you? Spent too much time with the
no.
French sun, did you?
Yeah, sure, whatever. Is this character supposed to be a tanuki? Like a tanuki?
One
Maybe.
of the characters
I only
looks
watched
just
the
like-
first episode. I didn't actually like it at all.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh,
Well, it's on
it is.
Netflix.
It is actually. Never
It was
mind.
on. It was on Netflix,
That's not
dude.
clicking.
That means
Yeah, it
nothing
was
to
on
me.
Netflix. Oh, there was a.
You know what else was on
okay.
Netflix?
What?
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
I hate you so much.
Actually, if you just look up is Guy Fieri and let autocorrect, it's pretty funny results.
Is his hair real?
I like, is Guy Fieri alive? Is Guy Fieri a chef? Is Guy Fieri a chef?
Does Guy Fieri?
Yeah, let's look up.
It's
Does Guy
Guy- Oh
Look,
no,
does
this
Guy
is
Fieri
bad.
like eggs? Does Guy Fieri like eggs?
I
Is he
like the first
vegan?
one I got.
He's
Is
certainly
does
not
Guy
vegan.
Fieri cook? Does Guy Fieri own the Camaro? It's just so, who is like looking these up?
Is Guy?
Here's one for you. Is Guy
Is Guy
Fieri's
Fieri
sister
sick?
alive?
What? That's weird.
That's
It's not even about him, it's about his sister.
very personal.
It's just like funny to like
Is Guy Fieri
know.
Mexican?
What?
Well, he's
what's
obviously
happening?
baking this thing from scratch, which I have to say, I'm not sure if I trust him to make a good pizza, but I'll
Well, not the
give
dough.
a gander.
No. So I can make a good pizza, but I would have to buy the pizza dough. All right, I'm gonna be honest. I do not anything that requires a laundry list of ingredients and putting it in the refrigerator to set and all that good stuff. You don't want to trust me with. I'm not that good. I mean, I'm not really good, but I'm especially not that good. So I couldn't make pizza dough from scratch, and I wouldn't trust myself to.
Well, I will.
So we'd have
be
to
in
buy the
charge
pizza dough.
of crushing olives with my feet for the olive oil.
Oh yeah, good. We've got.
I'll be in charge of crushing the grapes for the grape juice and the guava.
Dude, we're talking about pizza.
Pineapple on it anyway. Why, if we got
Raisins?
pineapple on pizza, why not raisins?
No. Okay, if you want something sweet on pizza, here's a
Family pizza
suggestion.
sauce.
Don't put something sweet on your pizza. How dare you?
You got all grandpa on us.
Yeah.
What did I just hear there? What did you do?
Me?
Are you okay?
Yeah, but Do I need to repeat it?
Yes, please do it one more time.
Okay, but did
It's
you
about
get something
food.
you think you can use? Did you get something you think you can use?
Well, if you did Colonel Sanders with me.
Well, I'm not doing Colonel Sanders.
You don't have to play the game. Let's just
Well, you
have a
guys-
good time laughing watching the game.
It makes me so uncomfortable. It makes me feel uncomfy.
Okay, sit on my couch. Sit on my couch. Tell me, where did Colonel Sanders touch you?
I don't know. It makes me very uncomfortable.
Okay, let's go through this. So where's this trauma originate? Is
Men
this
who-
specifically Colonel
men with-
Sanders, or is this a thing about dating sims
Men
and possibly
men
your
with-
failed relationships?